Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we discuss on some interesting updates. We begin with this report. We are going to talk about Barca's two priorities for the final week of this summer transfer window, according to a new report. We are going to discuss on that as we move ahead. Secondly, talking about this report claiming that Xavi have asked Barca to make a last push to sign this 27-year-old Argentine international, Giovanni Lo Celso. We are also going to be discussing on that. So as we get right into the full stories, please, if you haven't subscribed, endeavor to hit the subscribe button. For those who are just coming across the channel for the very first time, you are very much welcome. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. With just a week left for the summer transfer window to slam shut, Barcelona are still not done making tweaks to their roster. The Blaugrana have already made 4 signings in the form of Ilkay Gundogan, Inigo Martinez, Oriol Romeo, and Vitor Roque. Although the latter will be arriving in 2024, there have been several exits sanctioned, most notably Ousmane Dembele and Franck Kessié, along with young talents such as Nico Gonzalez and Chadi Riyad, among others. But the last week at the club could again be a busy one, with more activity expected in the coming days. And as per Ferran Martinez of Mundo Deportivo, Barcelona have set their priorities for the final phase of the summer transfer window. At the top of the priority list for sporting director Deco is completing the signing of Joao Cancelo from Manchester City to bolster the right back position. Everything is agreed for the Portuguese international to arrive at the Catalan club in a loan deal with a €25 million buy option, with last-minute financial fair play checks causing a slight delay in the transfer. But there is expectations that the Blaugrana could still complete his signing as early as tomorrow. Once Cancelo's transfer is taken care of, Xavi wants the club to prioritize the signing of a new midfielder ahead of a perennially linked Joao Felix. The recent injury to Pedri Gonzalez has further strengthened Xavi's resolve to push the Catalans to bring in a new creative midfielder, with Giovanni Lo Celso a target. However, any more signings after Cancelo's arrival would depend on the fair play margin left and any potential departures that take place within now and the end of the last days of the window. So as things stand, the arrival of a new midfielder appears difficult, while the operation to sign Joao Felix might not take place at all until there are multiple exits. Of course, heading into towards the end of this summer, Barcelona look as though they are going to sweat a lot. I'm talking about the fact that they are going to struggle a lot to get some of their top priorities to ensure that the summer window becomes a success, because we are still to strengthen the wing position. Then the right back position as well have not been strengthened, as Joao Cancelo's signing has taken some delays. But even though there are still expectations that it will go through, but yesterday when Joao Cancelo was supposed to arrive for his medicals, La Liga Financial Fair Play had to block that move from happening. I think just because there were some checks going on, but there's still a lot of optimism that everything will be fine as to regards with Joao Cancelo's imminent move to Barcelona to strengthen the right back position. So yesterday when we got the report of Pedri Gonzalez getting injured, I think today a lot of reports have come out saying that Xavi have even strengthened his position, or the idea of Barca going for Giovanni Lo Celso, as Xavi has been insisting that he wants another midfielder in his ranks. To be specific, he wants another attacking midfielder, and many people have been asking, what is Xavi trying to do with all these midfielders up, right, left, center? I mean, we need somebody to come and assist Lewandowski in scoring. We need a forward, for crying out loud. The window is soon coming to a close, And here we are still talking about the midfielder when we have Pedri, Gavi, Ferran. Sorry, we have this guy from Manchester City, Ilkay Gundogan. I mean, we have the midfield already, so I don't think it's any urgent something for us to go for additional midfielder. But it seems as though Xavi has his own ideas, so let's see how it goes. As Giovanni Lo Celso have been mentioned quite a good number of times again in this summer window, but it's going to be difficult to see how the move is going to go through for him, as Tottenham Hotspur are asking between 15 to 20 million for the player. Barcelona, as it stands, we know that they can never sign for that amount. And Joao Felix deal, Xavi is also open for Joao Felix to strengthen the forward, but he prefers now the club to further or to prioritize a new attacking midfielder. If they don't do that, then for Joao Felix's own, things get more complicated, especially as the fact that Barca will need to sell more players in order to ensure that Joao Felix's signing becomes a success. So it remains to be seen. It remains to be seen how things will go towards the end of the window. But I just wish that if Joao Felix can be signed, then that will be something that many Barca fans will be happy about. Then on to the final story of discussion. Journalist Javi Miguel has reported that Xavi has asked Barca to make a last-stage attempt to sign Giovanni Lo Celso. But for the Argentine to come to Catalonia, it has appeared that Clement Lenglet could be the key. Barca's hope to land Bernardo Silva was recently crushed after the Portuguese decided to extend his contract with Manchester City. And now, with only a handful of days left in the transfer market, Xavi wants the Barca management to make one last effort to sign Lo Celso. And the question is, why Lo Celso? Pedri sustained a thigh injury earlier yesterday, which will force him out of action for at least 5 good weeks or even more, leading him to miss several games over the next month or so. As such, Barca have started looking for replacement, as the 20-year-old's absence could hurt the team a great deal. Xavi had been pushing for another creative midfielder all summer, and with Pedri's injury, he is asking for the club to make a move for Lo Celso once again. At the moment, the 27-year-old Argentina international is not in Tottenham's plans, and it is expected that the London-based team could offload him even on a loan during the final days of the market. Lenglet was recently registered with La Liga, but despite this, the fact remains that Barca are desperately trying to find a way to part ways with him this summer. The Frenchman does not really have many suitors, but Tottenham Hotspur, for one, seems to be in the chase. The defender, who spent his previous season on loan at Tottenham, is valued at 15 million euros by Barca, but Tottenham are simply unwilling to match the price. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.